my name is Teresa Byler, and I've been with Paparazzi for a year and 4 months as of tomorrow. And I am in Rochelle's first line, and she has asked me to share my story with everyone attending our opportunity tonight. First off, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. I have just celebrated my 6th year wedding anniversary, and I'm the mother of 2 giant feline fur babies. And so you might hear them meowing in the background because I've hidden myself off from them and they don't like shut doors. So anyway, along with my wedding anniversary this month was also, I hit my 11-year mark of being in the hair industry from behind the chair. And I also hold a medical assistant degree as well. But these are just a small glimpse of who I am and what I do, and all that jazz. So now that the background of this story is set, let me tell you a little bit my journey about getting into the world of paparazzi accessories. Turn the page. After so long of being in the industry of hair, I was starting to get burned out. I've owned my own store, or my own salon. I've booth rented. I've been commissioned. I've worked for chain salons. I've kind of almost feel like I've done it all, maybe besides doing, shows and things like that. So, and I was feeling like I was getting stagnant and frustrated, and that I needed a break, and I wasn't getting it anywhere with my medical assisting degree. And all this frustration and anger, and because that's what frustration leads to, was bleeding into other areas of my life. So I prayed for something to happen to show me the way of which direction I needed to go in. And some may say it was by accident or fate or even God himself of how I got into paparazzi, but I truly believe it was, God. Because I met one of the nicest ladies ever, and by the name of Rochelle Beachy. And how I met Rochelle was, at the time, she was selling Tupperware, and it was a Friday night. So, and a friend of ours from church was holding a party, and my mother-in-law pretty much drugged me to this party because I was not into Tupperware, to be honest. I was not into Tupperware. And the last Tupperware party I went to was pretty boring, so I figured, hey, I can spend my night reading and have more fun. But obviously I had never been to a Rochelle party. Or Rochelle Beachy's Tupperware party. So we get there, and I stumble into the hostess's crowded kitchen because everybody was convened into the kitchen. And I was like, what is going on in there? Well, I saw all this gorgeous jewelry that was for sale along with the Tupperware. and trust that I was one of those people that was asking and kept on asking, is this really $5? So then my fellow church ladies ended up convincing me to have a party because, they're older and they're like, oh, Teresa, you're so young. You need to have a party and we'll come to it and blah, 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 blah. So Teresa has a party for Rochelle, to which that was the first time she ever told me about the opportunity. The opportunity of a lifetime. And after several months of back and forth and attending parties and going to online parties and buying probably too much jewelry than I should have bought, but I couldn't help myself because it was only $5. I saw how amazing this could be, what this could do for me. And I brought it up to my husband, and we sat down and discussed it. I made sure I did all my research first because, you got to do that when you bring things to your husband. You better have all your ducks in a row. So that's what I did. And we decided, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. So, but it can't affect, all, our other income, So I had to save up all of my tips and every penny that I could to join, because if I was going to do this, I was going to get a kit. And then, as it would be, I lost my job as a hairdresser for the company that I worked for. That I had worked for almost 2 years at that time. Or a year and a half or something. Anyway, I had been there for a while. And nothing gives you the drive more than losing yourself and having a very serious wake-up call of how you are and how you've been, then ended up like I did with losing my job. So this in turn gave me the drive to become more determined than ever to give this everything I had, because now this was the only thing I had. And it wasn't just going to be some side thing that I was going to be doing. It was going to be the only thing. So, for income for me. And it made me take a deep look inside myself and to start making positive changes in me and where I was going to go and who I was going to be. And because I needed to change, because I could no longer be the way I was and succeed in anything. So, through God, with praying and Paparazzi Accessories, my life continues to change every day. And I'm definitely not as angry or frustrated as I once was. Papa has given me the fire that I desperately needed in my life. 4 months later of being let go from my job, I was called back in to come work because they saw the changes that was happening. I'm friends with, my manager and my coworkers, and they saw who I was becoming, and I was no longer that person that was just not good to be around. And so I definitely smile more. I'm laughing harder every day. I'm more outgoing, and I love better. I love my life better. And each day I wake up with a better outlook to that day than the day before. That, this day is going to be great, or this day is going to be awesome. I'm going to rock today. Paparazzi has done this. And the people that I have met and the sisterhood, and with all the endless possibilities, keep me hungry and excited for more. And I hope to someday see the world and be able to do that because of paparazzi. And even though I did get my job back, I know I can't be doing hair much longer. I feel it every day. The pain that comes with being a hairdresser for so long. And I know with Papa, I won't have to. I can get the financial freedom that I need to get out from behind the chair. And I've already started seeing it with paying down our debt and being able to buy things whenever I just want to buy them, and gift to other people and give to charities more. And all of that is because of paparazzi. Soon, I hope to be able, once we pay down, all of my debt and my husband's debt. Well, he has good debt. I have bad debt. Yeah, we won't go there. And we'll be able to start saving for, our retirement and our nest egg. And, well, let's face it, even the zombie apocalypse, because I'm going to need that survival gear. Yep. Okay, that was my funny ending. So, thank you for listening and tuning in and being a part of our opportunity night. And if you're on the fence, I'd like to thoroughly encourage you to giving it a shot. I mean, really, you have nothing to lose but everything in the world to gain. So, good night and God bless, and thank you. Peace.